was a decisive win. All right, let's put aside whether you're a Republican or Democrat. This is the first time a Republican has won the popular vote.
I admitted that it was
decades.
decisive, and Joe wants something more. He wants like an extra pound of flesh or something like that.
So let me.
I admitted that it was a win. I congratulate you guys.
So I think this is useful in one way, which is we have had a heated year and a half headed into this election. And right now, in these few days afterwards, let's process what happened. Okay, you have every county that Joe Biden performed well in, every county across the country. There was not one in which Kamala Harris did better. Now, this is not to dunk on the other side. What I'm in this to say is that that decisive win gives us an opportunity as a country. And my advice to our fellow Republicans is that after, yes, we won and won decisively, we're done criticizing Kamala Harris or Joe Biden or the past. Let's turn the page to chase the future. One of the things I loved about Donald Trump's victory speech, and I was personally there, was him beginning to talk about this golden age in America. I think everyone wants that golden age, a growing economy, an immigration system that works. We now have an electoral mandate to deliver it. And so to Republicans, my ask is, you know what, let's put aside our own sense of grievance or vengeance or whatever. We won, let's use it. We're running to something. And my ask of Democrats and to those on the left who may not have liked Donald Trump and may not like him still is to say, just give him a chance and give us a chance to say that, you know what, we have a chance to unite this country in a way that we have not in a very long time. Most people favor economic growth. Most people want to pay lower taxes. Most people want an American dream for their kids and an immigration system that works and secure borders for our country and don't want their kids lining up to fight in World War III. That's the opportunity that we have, and I think it's a generational opportunity that we shouldn't squander. And so, even to those who disagreed, my ask is give us a chance, and we're going to do our part by exhibiting, I hope, some grace to the people who we believe we're wrong, but in moving this country forward, that's what we're looking to do.
Vivek, can I say something, Andrew, or not yet?
Please, no, Anthony, absolutely. And I just wanted to
not only
suggest
do
that I appreciate the point about the grace.
Yeah, but not only do I agree with Vivek about all of that, the only thing I would say to Vivek and the Trump people, just be very careful setting up deportation camps and deportation centers. They've got people on 60 Minutes talking about rounding up all the family members. There are people making suggestions that they're going to renounce birthright citizens for moms that are illegal where the child was born in the United States. I would just say, listen, if we're talking about grace, I would put aside those sorts of things, and I would focus on growing the economy and making people more prosperous. You know, if Joe has an issue with me, that's fine. But let's look at the videotape of what the president-elect was saying during the campaign, and let's Joe and I sit down and go over that tape, and Joe will tell me what he likes about some of that rhetoric. Okay, you know.
Well, Anthony, I got a suggestion.
I don't like it.
So, Anthony, if I may, I got a suggestion. Forget the tape of the past. Let's talk about some healthy debates in areas where I have some disagreements with you on the future.
Let's not fulfill those types of campaign promises, Vivek. We don't want those type of campaign promises
disagree.
Fulfilled where we're going to use the American military against political adversaries.
You laid out your view. I hear you. Let me lay out the alternative case for you, which is on the case of mass deportations and securing the border. Here's the basic premise. If your first act of entering the United States of America violated the law, if you lied to the U.S. government to enter, then you broke the law, and we're a nation founded on the rule of law. That is separate from our attitude towards legal immigration, which needs some serious reform to benefit this country. But I do think that is a campaign promise that is worth keeping, even looking at smart things we can do out of the gate for voluntary deportations. You could self-deportation, end the incentives, stop funding sanctuary cities, end the usage of the welfare state by anybody who entered this country illegally, end government benefits for somebody who broke the law in entering this country. We're going to see a large wave of self-deportations from those steps alone.